All right, welcome back. Today, we are jumping straight into a powerful playbook for hitting that six-figure milestone online. You might want to forget what you thought you knew because the game has seriously changed and the opportunities out there are just massive. So if you're ready to make your first $100,000, let's get right into it. So let's kick things off with this idea from our source, Iman Gaji, because it totally reframes the entire goal. The way he sees it, making your first 100 grand today is basically the new version of making your first $1,000 back in 1995. This isn't about becoming a millionaire overnight. No, this is the new financial starting line, and honestly, it's more accessible than it has ever been. So that's the number, $100,000. It's the new benchmark for having some real financial freedom and flexibility in your life. And look, this isn't some impossible dream, right? It's a real, achievable target. And in this explainer, we're going to break down four very different paths, all pulled from Gaji's own experience, on exactly how you can get there. Okay, let's dive into our first play, becoming a remote sales representative. Now, this is a skill you can learn pretty quickly, and the best part? You don't need some fancy degree or years of experience to get started. All you really need is to be able to communicate well and, solve problems for a company's customers. Okay, so check this out, because this is where it gets really interesting. Gaji breaks it down like this. He thinks about a third of people are just natural-born sellers, but, and this is the key part, another third can absolutely learn this skill and become super successful. So what does that mean? It means for two-thirds of you watching right now, this is a very, very real path to making over 100 grand a year. And when we talk about potential, it is absolutely massive. That number you see, that's not a yearly salary. That is what one of Gaji's own sales reps made in commission in a single month. That is pure profit, take-home pay. It just goes to show you, when you get good at sales, your income ceiling basically disappears. So this is the big question, right? How do you actually get your foot in the door when you have zero experience? Well, Gaji's strategy is pretty brilliant. You make it a no-brainer for the company to hire you. You go to them and you offer to work for half the standard commission rate until you prove you can hit your targets. It shows you're confident, and it creates this perfect win-win where you only get paid more after you've already made the money. All right, on to our second path. This one's for a different kind of person. This is all about leveraging what makes you unique, your personality, or maybe your deep knowledge about something, to build a brand and an income stream completely from scratch. So you've basically got two main ways you can go with this. On one hand, you can build a brand around yourself on a platform like YouTube. That's all about personality, that it factor, and grabbing people's attention. On the other hand, you can package your knowledge into something like an online course. That's less about being a big personality and way more about being a genuine expert in a skill people want to learn. And if you want to understand just how powerful the YouTube route can be, just look at this number. This is what Gaji's channel brings in every single month, just from YouTube ads. The big takeaway here is that the niche you choose matters. He's in business and finance, which pays a lot, so the ad revenue is just huge. Now, get this, because it proves you don't have to be some kind of celebrity to crush it with online courses. You don't need a crazy new idea. A course on how to use Excel spreadsheets made over $100 million. Let that sink in. Expertise in a practical, in-demand skill is what really, truly matters. I know what you might be thinking, but how do I find customers? It's like the biggest hurdle for anyone starting out. Well, if that's what's worrying you, platforms like Skillshare are a game changer. They're a built-in marketplace. They do the hard work of bringing the customers to you so you can just focus on making an awesome course. All right, path number 3. This one has been completely, and I mean completely, flipped on its head in the last couple of years. This is all about connecting people who want to buy stuff with the stuff they want to buy, without you ever having to touch a single product. Think about it. What if you could make serious money without having to create your own product or build a massive brand from the ground up? That's the whole appeal of these middleman models. You're not the creator, you're not the expert, you're the connector. And thanks to some new platforms, this is easier for beginners than ever before. You see, back in the day, dropshipping was a real grind. A super tough game to win. You'd find a product, sure, but then you'd have to pour a ton of money into expensive Facebook or Google ads, and most of the time, the cost of those ads would just eat up all your profit. It was a high-risk, low-reward kind of game. But that was then. The game has totally changed now, all thanks to platforms like TikTok. You can now get free organic traffic. Think about that. You can test products with zero ad spend. You just make simple videos, and if one happens to go viral, boom, you've got a winning product. All the money you make after the product cost is pure profit. And then you've got affiliate marketing, which is kind of like dropshipping's cousin. But instead of finding some random product, you partner with an established brand or product that you actually use and believe in. You promote it, and you get a slice of every single sale that comes from your special link. This is the perfect example of just how powerful this can be when all the pieces click into place. With the Andrew Tate thing, you had tons of affiliates making thousands a month because the formula was perfect. A product with insane demand, an easy affiliate program, and a free traffic source with TikTok. They just posted clips, and the product basically sold itself. And just to show you the scale we're talking about here, Gaji himself pulls in this much every single month from just one affiliate deal that he doesn't even talk about publicly. It's just a testament to finding the right product for the right audience. Okay, for our fourth and final path, this one is all about becoming a specialist. It's about providing a super high-value skill that, honestly, almost every single business and creator out there desperately needs right now. We're talking about selling a service. This quote says it all, really. Attention is the new currency. In a world where everyone is drowning in content, the single most valuable thing you can have is someone's attention. And that simple fact creates a massive, massive opportunity for people with the right skills. So if attention is the currency, who are the people that can help creators and businesses get more of it? Well, it's specialists. Think about it. High-impact video editors who can keep people watching longer, who can create amazing short-form content. That skill right now is in red-hot demand. And hey, if you need any more proof that this is real, just look at his own team. 3 full-time video editors, 3 thumbnail designers, and a mind-blowing 19 people whose only job is to redistribute content. 19. This isn't just some fad. It's a deep, structural shift in how modern businesses market themselves. So there you have it, 4 totally different playbooks to get to your first $100,000 online. You've got the sales pro, the creator, the middleman, and the specialist. Each one is a clear strategy, but they're all based on very different skills and interests. Look, the plays are all on the board. We've laid them out for you. It's not a question of do these things work, because they absolutely do. The real question, the only question that matters now, is which one lines up with you? And more importantly, which one are you actually willing to execute on? The playbook is right there in your hands.